Starting with this, yeah. So this AS2, Accounting Standard 2, it talks about stock valuation. Okay, stock valuation means to calculate your closing stock. Okay, that is called as stock valuation. Valuation means valuation in terms of quantity as well as in terms of rate. I repeat, valuation is in terms of quantity as well as valuation is in terms of rate. Okay. So these two aspects I will make you understand when I give you a small example. Okay. So stock valuation is in terms of valuing stock in terms of quantity as well as rate. Okay. Now, what is this stock? This is the stock which is unsold lying in the godown. गोडाउन में जो तुम्हारा स्टॉक पड़ा हुआ है मतलब वो बिका नहीं है, it has not been sold. Okay, so it is called unsold. Okay, so this unsold stock is what we are going to value. This unsold stock is called as closing stock और इसी का हमको valuation करते हैं. Okay, and where is AS2 shown in value? Where is a disclosure of accounting standard 2 in books of accounts? क्लोजिंग स्टॉक कहाँ दिखाते हैं? हमने तो एसआईजेसी से आप लोगों ने पढ़ा हुआ है, बैलेंस शीट एसेट्स है या तो डिस्क्लोजर ऑफ AS2 is in balance sheet assets. Okay. Under which heading? Under the heading current assets. Okay. And then we know this rule. This rule you all have been doing. Closing stock is valued at market price or cost price, whichever is less. Okay. She's saying my voice is not coming. Is it so? Students, my voice is not audible. Students, my voice is not audible. Hello. Hello. Am I audible? Okay. Others are saying yes. Ayush, then there's some problem with your system. एक काम करो तुम मीटिंग एंड करके वापस आओ. Let me first check my mic system also. Okay, है, see, my mic is on full. Okay, yeah. So you have been doing this rule. Closing stock is valued at market price or cost price, whichever is less. याद है सबको ये? याद है ये फॉर्मूला? फॉर्मूला नहीं, ये एक रूल है. Everyone remembers this? Market price or cost price, whichever is less. Yes or no? Yes, Diksha said yes. Okay, fine. ठीक है, तो सबको याद है ये रूल, right? So this is all accounting standard. Okay, this rule comes under accounting standard. I'll show you one small example, and there you will understand. See, and just look into this example. छोटा सा एग्जाम्पल मैंने दिया है. ठीक है, छोटा सा एग्जाम्पल है. जस्ट सी, कंपनी डील्स विथ 3 प्रोडक्ट्स ए बी सी. ये इसके 3 प्रोडक्ट्स है, मतलब फिनिश गुड्स. ओके, which is neither similar nor interchangeable at the time of closing of its accounts. Okay, when was it? 2002, 2003. Historical cost means original cost, the cost at which you have bought your goods. And net realizable value, मतलब market price. Okay, yeah. Of the items of closing stocks are determined as. So आपको historical cost दिया हुआ है, cost price जिसको बोलते हैं. Okay, original cost और cost price भी बोलते हैं. Net realizable value दिया है, मतलब that is market price. So this is my cost price, this is my market price. But what does the rule say? AS2 accounting standard क्या बोलता है? Market price or cost price, whichever is less. So 40 and 28 में से which amount is less? This amount is 32. Next is also 32. Both are same. So anyone you can take. Okay, so I'll take this. 16 and 24. Whichever is less. Which is less? 16 is less. So this is my answer. You see? Check this. As per paragraph 5 of AS2. मैंने आपको स्टार्टिंग में बताया था all accounting standards have paragraphs, rules. They are called as paras. Okay, yeah. So for the big firms, for the big companies, level 1, level 2, level 3 जो हमने किया था theory में, इन सबके लिए all accounting standards with all the paras is compulsory. Okay, but for the non-SMCs, for the SMCs, sorry, SMCs, the small units, what is it? क्या बोला था मैंने कभी? All accounting standards are compulsory for them, but the paragraphs inside the accounting standards, few may be exempted. Okay, I'm talking about this paragraph. So as per accounting standard 2, what is the formula? Market price or cost price, whichever is less. So if I redo the sum, to see, I got this answer. Yeah, आप लोग को अभी बताया था. What was my answer? 28,000. Next 32. Next 16. You see, 28, 32, 16. इसको टोटल करो. 28 plus 32 plus 16 is how much? 76. So this is my answer. 76 lakhs. The figures are in lakhs. Okay, so 76 lakhs is my closing stock. See, closing stock is 76 lakhs. So this is how you calculate closing stock under AS. This clear? Okay, ये cost price का column है, ये market price का column है, और ये final answer है जो बोलता है market price और cost price whichever is less. This is less. ये दोनों equal है तो कोई भी एक ले लो, फर्क नहीं पड़ता है. And 16 is less. This is my answer to it. Am I clear? Is the first example clear to everyone? Acknowledge it in the chat box. Is the first example clear to everyone? Okay, fine. Thanks, Diksha, Sahil, Akash, Shri, Saloni, Rani, Yash, Rachit, Shruti, Pooja. Anisha. Okay, fine. Pooja, yeah. I said market price or cost price, whichever is less. Yeah. So look into the question. ये देखो, ये तुम्हारा कॉस्ट प्राइस है, ये कॉलम तुम्हारा मार्केट प्राइस है. 40 और 28 में से कम क्या है? 28 कम आंसर है ना? क्या 32 32 दोनों सेम है, तो कोई भी लो, कोई फर्क नहीं पड़ता. 16 एंड 24 में से कौन सा आंसर कम है? 16 कम है ना वैल्यू, 16. सो this rule, market price or cost price, whichever is less. So this is the final answer, and when you have to total it, you will get your closing stock. Now is it clear? क्या समझ में आया? Okay. I'll give you one more example, बच्चा. See this. You see this example. Pay attention. ध्यान दो. X Company Limited purchased goods at a cost of rupees 40 lakhs in October 2005. Okay, till March 2006, 75% of the stocks were sold. Okay, good. Company wants to disclose closing stock at 10 lakhs. Company बोल रही है closing stock का valuation है 10 लाख. ये company बोल रही है. Okay, let's see. The expected sales value is 11 lakhs, but the market price of the closing stock is 11 lakhs. Okay, yeah. and a commission at 10% on sale is payable to the agent. Okay, तो 11 lakhs market price है, but उसमें 10% commission भी है जो आपको minus करना है. Okay, तो pay attention what I'm doing. 11 lakhs on calci type minus sign 10 plus the percentage sign. Okay, so the answer is 1 lakh. I mean, subtracted 9 lakh 90,000. So actually मेरा market price है 9 lakh 90,000. Okay, company क्या बोलता है? Closing stock should be valued at 10 lakhs, but the market price of that closing stock is how much? 11 lakhs, subject to 10% commission which is payable to the agent. Agent is saying मैं आपको stock बेच के देता हूँ. Okay, 10% मेरे को commission मिलना चाहिए. 11 lakhs market price है, उसमें से 10% आप commission किसको दे दोगे? You will pay it to the agent. Okay, so 11 lakhs less 10%. Answer is 9 lakh 90. Does the rule say market price or cost price, whichever is less? So 10 lakhs or 9 lakh 90 में से कौन सा value कम है? 9 lakh 90 कम है. So this is my answer of closing stock. Okay. See? As per para 5 of accounting standard 2, this is the formula they are talking about. Market price or cost price, whichever is less. So company के हिसाब से cost price 10 लाख है, but market price है 10% कमीशन देना है ना, मतलब 90% पे क्लोजिंग स्टॉक वैल्यू होगा. ठीक है, 100 minus 10 is 90. So what have they done? They have done 11 lakh into 90 and percentage 9 lakh 90. मैंने क्या किया? मैंने भी वही किया, थोड़ा अलग वे से किया. मैंने क्या किया? 11 lakh minus 10 and press the percentage sign. Okay, so 9 lakh. Even I am getting the same answer, but my technique is a bit different. Okay, so 10 lakh में से और 9 lakh 90 में से, which answer is less? 9 lakh 90 is a smaller value. So this is my final answer. My closing stock is 9 lakh. See, so the stock, closing stock is 9 lakh. Is this example clear? Acknowledge it in the chat box. So everywhere what we are seeing, market price or cost price, whichever is less. Just try and understand the example. It will help you clear your concepts. Okay, great. Okay. Now next thing that you have to take care of is this. Okay. Pay attention, everyone. Items that are excluded in determination of cost of inventories as per AS. So just see what I'm saying. Which things are excluded from determination of cost of inventories as per AS2? मतलब क्या होता है? Determination means calculation. So which things, yeah, which expenses, items is expenses. Which expenses are excluded from calculation of closing stock of finished goods as per AS2? Okay, so these are those expenses. Okay, as per para 13 of AS2. So which things are excluded? Excluded means not to be taken. First, abnormal amounts of wasted materials, labors, and other production cost. Then storage cost, administrative overheads, and selling and distribution cost. Okay. Now, what is this abnormal? We can abnormal waste of material, labor, and other production costs. Okay. Now, listen carefully what I am saying. Now, one is called, there are two types of loss, abnormal loss and Normal loss. Listen carefully what I say. Abnormal loss means loss by fire, loss by theft, loss by accident, loss by any natural calamity, earthquake, flood, cyclones, all this. This is called as an abnormal wastage. Okay. So if there is an abnormal wastage, then you will have to exclude it in the calculation of closing stock of finished goods as per accounting standard. Okay. But if there is a normal loss, a normal wastage, then you have to take it. ये वाला लेना है, ये वाला नहीं लेना. If there is a loss due to fire, theft, accident, cyclone, earthquake, floods, any natural calamity, then this will be excluded calculation. Okay? अब ये normal loss है. Normal loss मतलब expected loss. Expected loss को normal loss कहते हैं. Take for example, you make one finished goods. एक finished goods बनाने के लिए I require say 10 kgs of raw material. एक मेरा फिनिश गुड्स बेचना है. ओके, उसके लिए मुझे लगता है 10 किलो का रॉ मटेरियल, 10 किलो रॉ मटेरियल डालूंगी तब जाके एक फिनिश गुड्स बाहर आएगा. ठीक है, ओके, अंडरस्टूड. अब सुनो मैं क्या हूँ. ठीक है, तो सपोज ये जो मेरा रॉ मटेरियल है ये लिक्विड स्टेट, दिस इज इन अ लिक्विड स्टेट. ठीक है, माय फिनिश गुड्स इज इन द सॉलिड स्टेट. The raw material is in the liquid state. I do. I put my raw material in a container. 10 लीटर का raw material मैंने कंटेनर में डाला. I heat the container. Okay. So when I heat the container, there will be vaporization. Evaporation होगा ना, पानी गर्म होगा तो वेपर्स निकलेगा. So automatically तुम बोलो अगर मैंने 10 लीटर डाला तो जो आउटपुट होगा 10 लीटर होगा नहीं. वेपराइजेशन में से 1 लीटर चला गया, उड़ गया. 9 लीटर्स मेरे पास बचता. दिस इज ऑल्सो अ लॉस. 1 लीटर उड़ गया है, गर्म किया, 1 लीटर got lost in vaporization. So this is also a loss, no? But this is called which type of loss? Normal loss. It is expected. It is called as expected loss. मुझे पता है मैं लिक्विड को कंटेनर में गर्म करूँगी तो उड़ने वाला है, पूरा का पूरा 10 लीटर मेरे पास वापस नहीं आएगा. उसमें से 9 लीटर्स आएगा या 8 लीटर्स भी आ सकता है. Understood? Okay. So if the loss is of normal loss, then you will have to take in calculation. If it is an abnormal loss, then you will not take it into calculation. समझ में आया everyone? Is the first point clear? Yeah, Vineet is saying it is also shown during insurance claim of the company. Vineet, जो abnormal losses है, yeah, I do agree. अगर आप इसका क्लेम कराओगे तो आपको उसका क्लेम अमाउंट मिलेगा. हाँ मिलेगा. बट एक चीज़ हमेशा याद रखो, अगर मेरा 10 लाख का गुड्स जल गया है, मुझे पूरा 10 लाख का गुड्स इंश्योरेंस कंपनी से नहीं मिलता है. वो लोग मुझे कम अमाउंट देंगे, वो लोग 8 लाख देंगे, कुछ तो वो लोग डिडक्ट करके ही देते. फुल 10 लाख नहीं मिलता इन केस ऑफ एक्सीडेंट इंश्योरेंस, थेफ्ट एंड फायर. ओके, या दैट इज द रीजन लेते ही नहीं है कंसिडरेशन, इसलिए तो नॉर्मल लॉस लेते हैं. फर्स्ट एस्पेक्ट इज डन. एक्सपेक्टेड लॉस ऐड करने का, लेकिन अगर अनएक्सपेक्टेड लॉस हुआ है तो नहीं लेने का क्लोजिंग स्टॉक. नेक्स्ट, स्टोरेज कॉस्ट. वो भी कौन सा वाला है? Unless these costs are necessary in production process prior to a further production. Okay, now listen. raw material is converted into WIP. Finally, it is converted into finished goods. ये जो process है, ये जो stage है, this is called production activity. Okay? And where this activity takes place, it takes place in the factory premise. So, जब तक तुम्हारा raw material finished goods नहीं बन जाता, okay? So during this period, from raw material till finished goods, yeah, up to finished goods. If you are incurring any storage cost, your storage expenses, whether you are doing it for storage of your raw material, WIP, okay? Then till up to that, once your finished goods is done, एक बार finished goods बन गया, उसके बाद if you are doing storage expense, then it will not. But ये जो storage expense है, यहाँ से लेके यहाँ तक वाला, this is allowed. But this storage expense is not allowed. ये वाला is not allowed, but this ऊपर वाला is allowed. This one is allowed. So up to production activity, whatever storage cost you are incurring is allowed to be added in the cost of closing stock. But once your finished goods are ready and you are going to sell it, you will distribute it to the customer. उसके बाद का जो स्टोरेज प्रोसेस है, जैसे आपने कुछ एक बार बन गया तो किधर जाएगा, शोरूम में जाएगा, showroom expense are storage expenses. You're storing the goods there, you're preserving the goods there, you're maintaining the goods there, yeah, finished goods there. So these costs will not. उसके पहले जो भी होगा, से तुम बोलोगे मैम मेरा रॉ मटेरियल, ओके, I have kept it in the godown. Godown में AC लगाया, storage cost before production. Yes, allowed है as per list. But तुम बोलोगे तुमने showroom में AC, so this part is also done. And then the last two parts, administrative overheads, matlab office related expenses, and selling and distribution overheads. This is office related expenses. It's called admin expenses. P&L account debit side. Yes. Same. Selling and distribution expenses is again P&L account debit side. So once you come to P&L account, once you reach up to manufacturing account, trading account, everything is allowed. And once your trading manufacturing stage is over and you come into P&L account expenses, that is not allowed. Okay. Right? So this completes the exclusions also. Now try and understand a small concept. Please make a note of this, students. ये लिखो. Methods of valuation of closing stock as per AS2. As per AS2, in India, you are following only two methods of calculating closing stock. First is the FIFO method, first in, first out, and second is the weighted average cost method. Okay? Yeah. So please write down the abbreviations FIFO, capital FIFO, and WAC, weighted average cost. Okay? Weighted average cost. I'll explain the first concept, FIFO, first in, first out. ये क्या होता है? What is this? Okay. So please note down this small. नहीं, note down मत करो, वो हम सम्स में कर लेंगे. बस ध्यान दो जो मैं बोलूँ. Yeah. So last 10 minutes we have. Okay. 20. See, pay attention. मैंने जो लिखा है. These are the three transactions I have given you. 23rd September, purchase 500 units at the rate rupees 20. 24th September, purchased 100 units at the rate rupees 21. Then 25th September, I have done a sale of 550 units. Okay, yeah. So just I'm giving you one small example and explaining you what is FIFO, first in first out, how things are managed. Okay, it's fine. So क्या होता है इंडिया में जो फैक्ट्री गोडाउन्स होते हैं वहाँ पे एक स्टॉक रजिस्टर मेंटेन होता है. व्हाट इज द स्टॉक रजिस्टर? यू मस्ट हैव सीन बिग बुक्स, कार्डबोर्ड टाइप बुक्स, 200 पेजेस, 500 पेजेस, कार्डबोर्ड साइज के बुक्स आते हैं, आप लोग भी देख के भी होते हैं. दैट इज अ स्टॉक रजिस्टर. सो इट इज ऑलरेडी प्रिंटेड, वो प्रिंटेड ही आता है. ठीक है, तो इसमें ये सब कॉलम्स होते हैं. सो दिस इज द कॉलम ऑफ अ स्टॉक रजिस्टर. ओके, प्लीज सी इट. This is a column of a stock register. It starts with the date column. Okay, then you have the purchase ka column, then you have sales ka column, then you have balances ka column. Okay, and then you have remark ka column. Okay, so this is how a stock register is already printed. ये बुक ऐसे ही आता है. अगर आप स्टेशनरी में जाओगे ना और बोलोगे आपको एक स्टॉक रजिस्टर चाहिए, वो आपको यही बुक निकाल के दे देंगे. उसके अंदर ये कॉलम्स होते हैं, सब कॉलम्स. क्वांटिटी कॉलम, रेट कॉलम, अमाउंट कॉलम. सेल्स में भी क्वांटिटी, रेट, अमाउंट. बैलेंसेस कॉलम में भी क्वांटिटी, रेट, अमाउंट. Okay, so these are the columns which they prepare. And last is a remark column, just to note down anything, any abbreviations. I'm just roughly showing it to you. Okay, just understand what I want to explain. Okay, right? So just see. पहला क्या है? 23rd September. So I will write here the date. 23rd September. What am I doing? I'm purchasing 500 units. तो ये परचेज कॉलम है, तो इधर लिख दो क्वांटिटी में 500 यूनिट्स. रेट कितना है उसका? 20 रुपया एक क्वांटिटी का. ओके, सो 500 मल्टीप्लाइड विद 20 इज 10,000. सो आई राइट हियर 10,000. ठीक है, सो देन बैलेंसेस मतलब क्लोजिंग बैलेंसेस. ठीक है, सो व्हेन आई क्लोज दिस कॉलम, या व्हेन आई क्लोज दिस कॉलम 23rd September को शाम को, when I will close my factory, I will close the factory godown. So first I will do my stock count. तो मुझे पता चलेगा मेरे पास 500 क्वांटिटी पड़ा है गोडाउन में, जिसका रेट इज 20 रुपीज एंड जिसका वैल्यू इज 10,000. Okay, and in the remark column I will write purchase. मैंने गुड्स आज परचेज किया. ठीक है, हो गया. Then next is 24th September, the next day. The next day also I purchased 100 units. So I'm writing here quantity 100, rate is 21. I did not get the raw material at the same rate. Okay, I took it from some other creditor or supplier and he gave me at 21. ठीक है, कोई बात नहीं. So 100 multiplied with 21 rupees. So I totally paid him 2,100. ठीक है, तो 24th September को शाम को in the godown when I will check my stock, my closing balance will show पहले का 500 और आज जो मैंने नया स्टॉक खरीदा 100. And I will write here reason purchase. So on 24th September I will have two different stocks. See, एक 500 वाला और एक 100 वाला. I will have two different stocks in my godown. FIFO, first in. जो पहला खरीदा उसको ऊपर, जो बाद में खरीदा उसको नीचे. Okay? Next, 25th September. What am I doing? Some customer wants 550 units of goods. ठीक है, मैं बेचूंगी ना, तो पहले मैं गोडाउन में जाके चेक करूंगी. ठीक है, गोडाउन में मैंने देखा अरे मेरे पास 500 यूनिट्स है, तो मैं बेच दूंगी 500. इसका रेट कितना था? 20 रुपया, 10,000. नेक्स्ट, कस्टमर को और कितना चाहिए? 50 यूनिट्स और चाहिए, तो आई विल गिव इट फ्रॉम दिस 100. सो 50. रेट क्या है इसका? 21. सो 21 into 50, हाउ मच? 105. ठीक है। सो अब जब मैं गोडाउन में चेक करूंगी ऑन 25th September evening when I will check my godown. So now see what has happened. 500 minus 500 0. ये वाला स्टॉक चला गया। अब मेरे पास गोडाउन में ये स्टॉक नहीं है, 20 रुपये वाला चला गया। आई हैव सोल्ड इट ऑफ। 100 में से 50 यूनिट्स गया, हाउ मच? 50 बच गया, जिसका रेट कितना है? 20।